Yes, every other month. It's me. It's Nellie. How are you guys doing? Can everyone hear me? I can't tell. It's hard to tell. There are no bad weather things happening currently, so one can hope that in Texas this stream will be fine. So, Jerry, hope you get to a computer soon. But welcome to your Monday Twitch with Geeks Who Drink. My name is Nellie, and I am your host for the evening. I'm on a regularly scheduled program of showing up every couple months, kind of like my dad when I was a kid. Anyway, we have, of course, 7 rounds of trivia. If you need a score sheet or a template score sheet to keep track of everything, just write exclamation and score sheet in the chat. Speaking of chat, if you're playing and you have not played trivia with us before, which I'm assuming a lot of you are returning members, don't forget, don't write the answers in the chat. It kind of, kills the fun for everybody. So just keep that to yourselves and then we can talk about it later. Anyway, just saying, don't do that. Don't, oh, there it is. Yeah, Streamlabs did it for us. Look at that. Look at that fun stuff. Unlike live trivia, there are no scoring breaks. So if you're like, we're going kind of fast, well, that's just the way it goes. So I forget how to run this every time I don't do it for a month. So we have bonus prizes tonight after some of our questions, of course, for bonus questions. And one of those will be chosen at random. One of y'all will be chosen at random for that bonus prize if you get that question right. You'll write exclamation point and your answer in the chat. Just one word, no spaces, all that fun stuff. But we'll go through that when we go through that. We, of course, have 2 media rounds tonight and 3 16-point rounds. Am I missing anything? No, I'm good. Let's get going. Hey, let's do it. Let's get going with some round 1. Round 1 is called a perfect 8. Round 1 is called a perfect 8. It is National Gymnastics Day. Every question in this round references one of the 8 Olympic gymnastic events. I didn't know there were 8 of them, so we will all be learning something today. Here we go, starting with number 1. The horizontal bar measures 18.5 feet in length on what NFL football field thingy? Once again, number 1, the horizontal bar measures 18.5 feet in length on what NFL football field thingy? Once again, exclamation in the score sheet if you want a template for a score sheet for you to put down your answers. Try not to write them down in the actual chat. Number two. Patrick Swayze uses a big old Catskills log beam to help Jennifer Grey work on her filthy balance. In what 80s film? Once again, number 2, Patrick Swayze uses a big old Catskills log beam to help Jennifer Grey work on her filthy balance. In what 80s film? Question number 3. Daniel Scally must have been real bored when he held what abdominal floor exercise for a record-breaking 9.5 hours? Once again, number 3, Daniel Scally must have been real bored when he held what abdominal floor exercise for a record-breaking 9.5 hours? Let's move on to number 4. Daiquiri Delight and Hurricane City are parallel bars lining both sides of what boozy Big Easy thoroughfare? Once again, number 4, Daiquiri Delight and Hurricane City are parallel bars lining both sides of what boozy Big Easy thoroughfare? Moving on to number 5. Number 5, empty bottles that Geraldo said were used for moonshine was the payoff viewers got in the disappointing reveal of what Chicago gangsters vault. Once again, number 5, empty bottles that Geraldo said were used for moonshine was the payoff viewers got in the disappointing reveal of what Chicago gangsters vault. Thanks, guys, for, saying hey to me and then also just making fun of the way I say stuff. Anyway, number 6. Let's move on to number 6. Uneven Bars was a 2013 Vibe article about that year's rap competition between Lupe Fiasco, Eminem, and what swimming pools rapper who later nabbed a Pulitzer. Once again, number 6, Uneven Bars was a 2013 Vibe article about that year's rap competition between, amongst, let's say, Lupe Fiasco, Eminem, and what swimming pools rapper who later nabbed a Pulitzer. Pulitzer. Sorry, is it pronounced Pulitzer? Pew pew, like pew 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 pew. Pulitzer. Yeah, whatever. Number 7. Let's go to number 7. Pulitzer sounds better. Number 7, designed to help mounted soldiers keep their blades balanced. The pommel is one component of what 4-letter word for a sword handle. Once again, number 7, designed to help mounted soldiers keep their blades balanced. The pommel is one component of what 4-letter word for a sword handle. Number 8. Question number 8. A 2007 crossover video game sent Mario to the Olympics alongside what OG Sega character collecting rings at the long jump event. Once again, number 8. A 2007 crossover video game sent Mario to the Olympics alongside what OG Sega character collecting rings at the long jump event. We got a bonus question coming your way in just a second. No one's winning Pulitzer prizes anymore. It's the one where you win prizes for pools, right? Pulitzer. Anyway, your bonus question. Your bonus question. Don't forget, exclamation point and the answer, all one word, no spaces. Gotta be all one word, no space. Exclamation point in the chat for your answer for your bonus. Here's your bonus question. Sponsored by Tabor. The old school home of the Lakers and Sparks will host these gymnastics events in 2028 when what U.S. city holds its 3rd Summer Olympics? Once again, your bonus question. The old school home of the Lakers and Sparks will host the gymnastics events in 2028 when what U.S. city holds its 3rd Summer Olympics? All right, guys, your answers to round number 1. The horizontal bar measures 18.5 feet in length on what NFL football field thingy that they kick a ball over? That is, of course, going to be a goalpost. It's a post. That's a goal. Goalpost. You did it. Number 2. Patrick Swayze uses a big old Catskills log beam to help Jennifer Grey work on her filthy balance. In what 80s film? You guessed it. It is that one film they're both in. It's Dirty Dancing. Apparently, I realized they made a 2010s remake with Abigail Breslin, and that was really weird. Anyway, I watched that over the weekend. It was awful. Number 3. Daniel Scully must have been real bored when he held what abdominal floor exercise for a record-breaking 9.5 hours? The thing we don't like doing, planks. It's a plank. I can do a short plank, which is 2 seconds. Abs are trash. Number 4. My abs are trash. Number 4. Daiquiri Delight and Hurricane City are parallel bars lining both sides of a boozy, big easy thoroughfare. The one you've probably thrown up in. It's, of course, going to be Bourbon Street. Or Bourbon Street, if you must. Number 5. Empty bottles that Geraldo said were used for moonshine was the payoff viewers got in the disappointing reveal of what Chicago gangsters vault. It is, of course, Al Capone. Al Capone. Yeah, say it with the fingers because that's how Italians talk. Number 6, Uneven Bars was a 2013 Vibe article about that year's rap competition. Lupe Fiasco, Eminem, and what swimming pools are. Okay. Oh, he didn't even let me say Pulitzer. Kendrick Lamar. Pulitzer. Yeah, because he's saying swimming pools. Get it? Kendrick Lamar. Number 7. Designed to help mounted soldiers keep their blades balanced. The pommel in one component of what 4-letter word for a sword handle? That is, of course, going to be a hilt. Hilt. Or the H can be silent, it should be ilt. You know, it just depends. Everyone can pronounce things the way they want. Number 8. A 2007 crossover video game sent Mario to the Olympics alongside that OG Sega character collecting rings at the long jump event. But he had normal teeth, not human teeth. It was, of course, going to be Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog. And your bonus question, of course, you can win up to $50 in Tabor credit. This is, of course, going to put you in that final running for all of that money. The old school home of the Lakers and Sparks. I'm reading from a PDF, so I'm definitely jumping again. The old school home of the Lakers and Sparks will host the Gymnastics events in 2028 when what U.S. city holds its 3rd Summer Olympics. It is, of course, going to be Los Angeles. Anyway, hey, let's move on to round 2. Let's move on to round 2. I'm only on like every other month or so. So honestly, if you DM me personally, I'll only see it like 2 months from now. Let's move on to round 2. Round 2 is your music round. It's called Remix, Reuse, Recycle. Happily Recycling Awareness Week. Each clip is 2 songs, one older song and a newer song that recycled it. Name both artists in each clip for 1 point apiece. No song titles this time. I need artists. 1 point for each artist to get right. Good luck. Number 1.
That girl is pretty wild now. Girl's a super freak. The kind of girl you read about.
One thing about me, I'm the baddest alive. He know the prettiest didn't come until I arrive. I don't let bitches get to me. I they man if they try. After the Grammys, I like to go cool out with the family, sipping and reminiscing on days when I had a Mustang and all that's fast.
I could see the whole city from this balcony. Back in 2019, I was outside freely, but now they got it out for me.
Stepping in a rhythm to a Curtis blow. Who needs to think when your feet just go?
With a hippity hop, with a hippity hop.
Who needs to think when your feet just go? And my heart beats faster when you take me
pizzazz, platinum plus like Zizak, dangerous on Trizak, leave your Trizak.
I need to know a whole lot and can teach me wrong. Lead a ding dong, take a tongue and take her to blow. I'm on my own, ease on, had to do that for. I'm spoiled. And now I like to work that hard.
Feeling rare, but he still can't hit. Please, Lamborghini keys, dripping ice, he get flown out to me. Please, I want a man with the beats. From the bag, I'm a dime on a D.
She says, hey babe, take a walk on the wild side. Said, hey babe, take a walk on the wild side.
If you diss us, we won't even think of. We'll nip her the dog and give a big shove. This rhythm really fits like a snug glove.
Please take me home. Oh, Papa San, everybody, they wanna go home. So Mama San says,
if you catch me at the border, I got visas in my name.
Reporting live from the tallest building in Tokyo. Long way from them hallways.
That girl is pretty wild now. Girl's a super freak. The kind of girl you read about.
One thing about me, I'm the baddest alive. He know the prettiest didn't come until I arrive. I don't let bitches get to me, I f*** they man if they try. After the Grammys, I like to go cool out with the family, sipping, reminiscing on days when I had a Mustang and all that fast.
I could see the whole city from this balcony. Back in 2019, I was outside freely, but now they got it out for me.
Stepping in a rhythm to a Curtis flow. Who needs to think when your feet just go?
With a hippity hop, with a hippity hop.
Who needs to think when your feet just go?
And my heart beats faster when you take me over. Tell me time again. The time has come for me to break out of the shell. I have to shout that I am coming out.
The man I got the know, I got the dough. Got the flow down, pizzazz, platinum plus like Zizak, dangerous on Trizak, leave your Trizak.
I need to know a whole lot and can teach me wrong. Lead a ding dong, take a tongue and take her to blow. I'm on my own, ease on, had to do that for. I'm spoiled. And now I like to work that hard.
Feeling rare, but he still can't hit. Please, Lamborghini keys, dripping ice, he get flown out to me. Please, I want a man with the beats. From the bag, I'm a dime on a D.
She says, hey babe, take a walk on the wild side. Said, hey babe, take a walk on the wild side.
If you diss us, we won't even think of. We'll nip her the dog, give a big shove. This rhythm really fits like a snug glove.
please take me home. Oh, Papa San, everybody, they wanna go home. So Mama San says,
If you catch me at the border, I got visas in my name.
the tallest building in Tokyo. Long way from them hallways.
All right, we're back. I don't know. Let's see. What's the word of the day? Pew, pew, pew. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, hey, here are your answers to round 2. Let's do it. Number 1, of course, that's Rick James and Nicki Minaj with Super Freak and Super Freaky Girl. Number 2 is Fergie with Glamorous and Jack Harlow with First Class. Number 3 is, of course, Tom Tom Club with Genius in Love. And then, of course, Mariah Carey sampled that in Fantasy, which was then sampled in another song. Number 4 is Diana Ross, I'm Coming Out. And the Notorious B.I.G. with Mo Money, Mo Problem. Number 5 is Peter Pablo with Freak and Sweet, My Type.
Take a walk on the wild
Number
side.
6 is Lou Reed with Walk on the Wild Side, and A Tribe Called Quest with Can I Kick It?
So Mama San says.
Number 7 is The Clash with Straight to Hell, and MIA with Paper Planes, Pew Pew Pew. And number 8 is, of course, Aha with Take On Me, and Pitbull with Feel This Moment. And yes, Micah chose not to host tonight because he knew that one of the songs was Diana Ross, and he can't help himself but talk shit about her. Let's move on to round 3. Hey, how'd you guys do in that round? Okay. That's not horrible. Let's move on to round 3. What do you guys think? Do you guys think this is a 50-50 round? Fine, you can touch that dial. That's what round 3 is called. And just tell us if the correct answer has the initials AM or FM. Just tell me if the correct answer has the initials AM or FM. He is not producing tonight. Because if he was, it would have started about 20 minutes late. Number 1. Number 1. The Fargo and Nomadland actress who will probably bag another Oscar for women talking. Once again, number 1, the Fargo and Nomadland actress who will probably bag another Oscar for women talking. Number 2, question number 2. The classic automobile that inspired the term pony car. Once again, number 2, the classic automobile that inspired the term pony car. Number 3, question number 3. The quantum physicist who ran Germany Nerd Style from 2005 to 2021. Once again, number 3, the quantum physicist who ran Germany Nerd Style from 2005 to 2021. Number 4, question number 4. The cabinet position in most countries that is equivalent to our Secretary of State. Once again, number 4, the cabinet position in most countries that is equivalent to our Secretary of State. Number 5. It's Ollie again. Look over here. Look over here. All right. Number 5. Number 5. The long-running 90s sitcom that inspired the upcoming animated Christmas film. Did I do that to the holidays? Once again, number 5. The long-running 90s sitcom that inspired the upcoming animated Christmas film. Did I do that to the holidays? Did you do that to the holidays? Did you? This is fine. You just punch me in the boob. It's fine. It's fine. Number 6. Number 6. The shared Latin title of musical pieces by Franz Schubert and Beyonce. Once again, number 6. The shared Latin title of musical pieces by Franz Schubert and Beyonce. Number 7. Let's do number 7. The Canadian dating service with the icky old tagline, "Life is short. Have an affair." Are you serious? I didn't even know that. Okay. Once again, number 7. The Canadian dating service with the old tagline, "Life is short. Go bone a stranger. Have an affair." Number 8. Number 8, the equally Canadian Schitt's Creek star who has an affair as Allison on Kevin himself. Anyway, number 8, the equally Canadian Schitt's Creek star who has an affair as Allison on Kevin himself. Who is that person? We got a bonus question coming in a moment. All right, you guys, your bonus question. You could win up to $50 in Tabor credits and be, put in that final drawing for that final giant prize of $50 in Tabor credit. Don't forget, exclamation point and your answer in the chat. Let's get going. Here's your bonus. Alan Moore's The Killing Joke and Frank Miller's subtitled Year One. They were oh so gritty late 80s adventures for what superhero? Once again, your bonus question. Alan Moore's The Killing Joke and Frank Miller's subtitled Year One. They were oh so gritty late 80s adventures for what superhero? Good luck. All right, here are your answers to round 3. The Fargo and Nomadland actress who probably would bag another Oscar for Women Talking. That is, of course, going to be FM for Frances McDormand. Frances McDormand. Number 2, the classic automobile that inspired the term pony car is going to be your Ford Mustang. It's a Ford Mustang. Number 3, the quantum physicist who ran Germany nerd style from 2005 to 2021. It's not Sam Beckett. It's gonna be Angela Merkel. Look, I'm excited for Quantum Leap. I'm not gonna lie, it's really cool. Number 4, the cabinet position in most countries that's equivalent to our Secretary of State is, of course, going to be FM. That stands for Foreign Minister. Foreign Minister. I can go on for days about how excited I am about this Quantum Leap thing, and I'm pretty sure that AJ is as well. Number 5, the long-running 90s sitcom that inspired the upcoming animated Christmas film. Did I do that? The holiday. I don't care anymore. It's horrible. That sounds horrible. FM for Family Matters. Oh, FM for Family Matters. Literally got in a fight yesterday with someone because he thought Urkel was in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, so that's good. Number 6, the shared Latin title of musical pieces by Franz Schubert, and Be Once, because there's no apostrophe for the E. Anyway, Beyonce. That's going to be AM, and it stands for Ave Maria. Ave Maria. Number 7, the Canadian dating service with the icky old tagline, life is short, have an affair. AM for Ashley Madison. Classic Ashley move. Number 8. Let's go with number 8. The equally Canadian Schitt's Creek star who has an affair as Allison on Kevin Can himself is, of course, going to be AM for Annie Murphy, who is so cool in Murderville. So if you haven't seen that show on Netflix, you should do it. This is not a plug for that show. I just really like that show. All right, your bonus question, you guys. Let's go. Your round 3 bonus, of course, for some taper credits. Alan Moore's The Killing Joke and Frank Miller's subtitled Year 1. They were oh so gritty late 80s adventures for that superhero, of course, that is known as Batman. It is Batman. Hey, let's move on to round 4. Let's move on to round 4. It looks like you guys all did pretty well in that round. So, let's go into more stuff. Hell yes, it's a whole round on NK Jemisin. And I almost mispronounced that. Anyway, it's a whole round on NK Jemisin. She is an acclaimed sci-fi fantasy author who turned 50 today. And you're going to learn about her because we're going to make you do it. So here we go. Number 1. In 2021, she made what Red Bordered Magazine's list of the world's 100 most influential people. Once again, Love's Mutt won the bonus round for round 3, by the way. Love's Mutt won the first round 3 bonus. So don't forget to do that. Yes. Love's Mutt. DM us for your prize. Yeah, just do that. There we go. Right there? Yeah, there we go. Anyway, in 2021, she made what Red Bordered Magazine's list of the world's 100 most influential people. Number 2, question number 2. Yeah, if it's frozen, please refresh your Twitch. You probably can't hear me anyway if it's frozen. So, anyway, number 2. Question number 2. Like fellow bestsellers Efron and Roberts, she was born with what first name? Once again, number 2. Like fellow bestsellers Efron and Roberts, she was born with what first name? Number 3, question number 3. I just choked on my own spit. Number 3. I did it. She gets a tidy $4,000 a month from readers like you through what website that also powers Tim Dillon and Chapo Trap House? Once again, number 3, she gets a tidy $4,000 a month from readers like you through what website that also powers Tim Dillon and Chapo Trap House? I'm sorry, is it pronounced titty? He gets a titty $4,000 a month. Number 4, and this is my last quiz. Number 4, she co-wrote Far Sector, a Ryan Reynolds free graphic novel about what superhero corps who are useless without using their power rings. Once again, number 4, she co-wrote Far Sector, a Ryan Reynolds free graphic novel about what superhero corps who are useless without their power rings. Number 5, you guys. Number 5. Ding, ding, ding. She's cousins and childhood pals with what comedian who hosts Totally Biased and United Shades of America? Once again, number 5. She's cousins and childhood pals with what comedian who hosts Totally Biased and United Shades of America? Moving on to number 6. Number 6. She wrote a novelization of Andromeda, the 4th game in what RPG? I don't know, I was going to say RPA. RPG series starring Shepard, Ryder, and their bizarre uncanny valley faces. Once again, number 6, she wrote a novelization of Andromeda, the 4th game in what RPG series starring Shepard, Ryder, and their bizarre uncanny valley faces? Let's move on to number 7. Her 2017 novel, The Stone Sky, won a Nebula, a Locus, and what other big-ticket sci-fi book award named for a Mr. Gernsback? Once again, number 7. Her 2017 novel, The Stone Sky, won a Nebula, a Locus, and what other big-ticket sci-fi book award named for a Mr. Gernsback? And number 8. Her latest novel is The City We Became, where a living embodiment of New York goes missing and gets replaced by the avatars of the 5 whats. Once again, number 8. Her latest novel is The City We Became, where the living embodiment of New York goes missing and gets replaced by the avatars of the 5 whats. I got a bonus question coming to me in a moment. And your bonus question, you could win up to $50 in Tabor credits, or just $5 in Tabor credits if you don't get that final, win, whatever. Anyway, exclamation point and your answer in the chat. I point that way because that's where my chat is located. Let's go. Here's your bonus question. They're delivered in the morning mail. Support the U.S. Postal Service. That's her reply to that boring old writer's question, where do you get your whats? Once again, your bonus question, they're delivered in the morning mail. Support the U.S. Postal Service. That's her reply to that boring old writer's question, where do you get your whats? Good luck. Your answers to round number 4. Let's go. In 2021, she made what red bordered magazines listed the world's most 100 most influential people. I had a lot of wine tonight. I apologize. Let's do it. It's easy. Time. It's just time. Number two. Like fellow bestsellers Efron and Robert, she was born with what first name? It's Nora. Yeah. I don't know who this person is. I'm going to look her up later. Nora! Number 3, she gets a titty 4,000 a month from readers like you through that website that also powers Tim Dillon and Chopper Trap House. That is, of course, going to be Patreon. The wine I am drinking currently is called Squealing Pig Sauvignon Blanc from New Zealand. So there it is. I bought it because I had a pig on the cover because that was fun. It's quite good. Number 4. You co-wrote Far Sector, a Ryan Reynolds free graphic novel about what superhero corps who are useless without their power rings. Yeah. Sure. It reminded me of AG. Wow. Anyway. Thank goodness we don't have an HR department. I'm just joking. Anyway, Green Lantern. It's the Green Lantern Corps, of course. But can they quantum leap? Number 5, she's cousins and childhood pals with what comedian who hosts Totally Biased and United Shades of America? That person is, of course, going to be W. Kamau Bell. W. Kamau Bell. Yay! Number 6, she wrote a novelization of Andromeda, the 4th game in what RPG series starring Shepard, Ryder, and their bizarre Uncanny Valley faces? It's not going to be Paw Patrol, because that's what I thought. It's Mass Effect. But how cool would it be if there was an RPG game with Paw Patrol? I don't know. I don't have children. I have actual cats, so I don't know. Number 7, her 2017 novel, The Stone Sky, One, Nebula, Locust, and that other big-ticket sci-fi book award named for Mr. Gernsback. That is, of course, gonna be Hugo. It's a Hugo Award. Paw Patrol. Love it. Number 8. Her latest novel is The City We Became, where a living embodiment of New York goes missing and gets replaced by the avatars of the 5. What? It's gonna be those dumb boroughs, which are, of course, gonna be Brooklyn, Bronx, Manhattan, Staten Island, Queens, whatever. And your bonus. Your round 4 bonus. You can put up $50 to table credits. They are delivered in the morning mail. Support the U.S. Postal Service. That's a reply to that boring old writer's question. Where do you get your what's? That answer is, of course, going to be ideas. Yes, her ideas, not her mail, unfortunately. Let's move on to round 5. Hey, round 5 is your video round. Round 5 is a video round. It's birthday points. It's called You Otter Know. Hey, today marks the start of Sea Otter Awareness Week. So, were you aware that sea otters are polygamous? Anyway, name these movies. Just name the movies. Here's number 1.
You marry me and make me the happiest man in this world.
Yes, she will marry you! Yes.
Open arms of the sea, yeah. Lonely riverside, wait for me, wait for me.
Gay guys like that are ruining this island.
Yeah, but then again, there are gay guys like you.
Yeah, I'm just another horny idiot.
I can work with that.
Yeah?
It's just that you're so incredibly soft and cuddly.
Bev, let's be realistic. I mean, my apartment's zillions of miles from here. You're 3 feet taller than I am.
I just can't resist your intense animal magnetism.
Okay, what do I do? Come on, cars, I see cars. Otters in front of cars. Cars have to stop. Stop, traffic, cuddle party!
Will you marry me and make me the happiest man in this world?
Yes, she will marry you!
Yes.
Open arms of the sea, yeah. Lonely riverside, wait for me, wait for me.
Gay guys like that are ruining this island.
Yeah, but then again, there are gay guys like you.
Yeah, I'm just another horny idiot.
I can work with that.
Yeah?
Open arms of the sea, yeah. Lonely riverside, wait for me, wait for me.
It's just that you're so incredibly soft and cuddly.
Bev, let's be realistic. I mean, my apartment's zillions of miles from here. You're 3 feet taller than I am.
I just can't resist your intense animal magnetism.
Okay, what do? What do I do? Come on, cars, I see cars. Otters in front of cars. Cars have to stop! Stop! Traffic! Cuddle party!
Yeah. Okay. Well, that happened. Here we are again. Yeah. Fern Gilly. Are we taking a break now? I need to go collect myself and also go wonder what I just saw then. Just snapping into a Jack Links because that's all I found next to me. And then this bottle of 7M Blanc because that's my life. Beef jerky and wine. That's the Texas version. Whatever. It's fancy. Anyway, let's move on. Seriously though, whatever this is, I found it at Costco and it's great. It comes with this and this cheese that literally can be heated up to so high and it doesn't even melt. So I will die soon, most likely. Let's do it. Year round 5 answers. Here we go. Let's watch this monstrosity again. Fabulous movie, Crazy Rich Asians. Made me feel like I could find a boyfriend one day. Number 2, Ghost. Made me feel like I could find a dead boyfriend one day. Number 3, whatever weird version of Pride and Prejudice that Hulu put out, Fire Island. It's actually quite adorable. Number 4, Top Gun Maverick. Yeah, all right, I went with that. Anyway, whatever. You get it. That was a good movie, actually. Number 5, the sounds of them breathing while holding that whatever. Avatar. Get ready. It's coming back on theaters again. Number 6, Shape of Water. Makes me believe I can find an aqua boyfriend. Number 7, Howard the Duck. Duck. Let's be real. Number 8. Sorry, I'm just grabbing my cat. Finding Dory. Because life. And things. This is Pip, of course. You guys remember him. Look at him. He hates me. Anyway, let's move on. Good Lord. Seriously. Let's move on to round 6. How are you guys doing so far? Everyone doing okay? Pip's doing okay. He's living his best Jabba life. So, you know, he's here for the ride. Round 6 called I Knew I Should Have Taken That Left Turn in Albania. Speaking of things. Each question is a clue about a country. If you name the correct country, you get 2 points. If you name any country that borders the correct country on land, you get 1 point. If you put down more than one answer, you obviously get 0 points. Yeah, let's go. Number 1. Sanna Marin is the rad, hard-partying millennial prime minister of what Nordic nation? Once again, number 1. Sanna Marin is the rad, hard-partying millennial prime minister of what Nordic nation? There he is. Not gonna lie, we're all weird. Look at me. I'm a single human that has a lot of animals and is drinking wine while talking to the internet. Number 2. Number 2. Boozy Wonderkind. Not Wonder Kid. Alexander the Great was born in what modern day country? Number 2, Boozy Wonderkind. Alexander the Great was born in what modern day country? Who's to say if I'm not queer? You don't know. Don't hit me. Oh God, my roommate brought the other cat. There she is. There's the other one. Lilu. Lilu Dallas multi-cow. Oh God. Okay. Okay. Bye. Ow. Bye. Number 3. We wasted enough time. Teddy Roosevelt was the first president to make a foreign trip in office when he visited what Central American nation? Once again, number 3, Teddy Roosevelt was the first president to make a foreign trip in office when he visited what Central American nation? Let's move on to number 4. Oh, she got me good. All right, whatever. This is fine. Number 4. The MCU exploded into being when Tony Stark busted out of a cave in what Central Asian nation? Once again, number 4. The MCU exploded into being when Tony Stark busted out of a cave in what Central Asian nation? Let's move on to number 5. Number 5. Other than the UK, what modern country is the setting for the most Shakespeare plays? Once again, number 5. Other than the UK, what modern country is the setting for the most Shakespeare plays? So I'm feeding my cat a Jack Link's cheese because she's insane. Jack Link's from when you can't leave your desk. Anyway, number 6. Yeah, Jack Link, sponsor us, please. Number 6. Number 6. Afrobeat pioneer Fela Kuti hailed from what West African country? Once again, number 6. Afrobeat pioneer Fela Kuti hailed from what West African country? The problem with little weirdo multicats is that they definitely like to eat beef sticks and cheese. Anyway, number 7. Ow. Oh my gosh, she really got me good. Number 7. Before he met Obama for lunch, Anthony Bourdain called what Southeast Asian country my first love, a place I remain besotted with. Once again, number 7. Before he met Obama for lunch, Anthony Bourdain called what Southeast Asian country my first love, a place I remain besotted with. Everyone is a multicat if they want to be. Number 8. Question number 8. They're clawing at my legs now because I gave them a beef stick and now they want more. Number 8. What English-speaking country has the highest number of Olympic ice hockey silver medals? Once again, number 8. What English-speaking country has the highest number of Olympic ice hockey silver medals? Let's go. And of course, your bonus question. You can win $5 in the table credit if you're picked randomly for that prize, but also possibly win up to $50 in tip credits if you get the final prize at the end of the night. Let's do this. Exclamation point in your answer. Here we go. Number bonus. The fuzzy sifaka, the floofy indri, and the freaky eye are all primates native to what country with no land borders at all? And I hope my roommate doesn't scream it out because then she's being a beehole. Anyway, your bonus question, the fuzzy sifaka, the floofy indri, and the freaky eye are all primates native to what country with no land borders at all? What is that country? Okay, I can hear you. All right, guys, let's go back with your answers to round number 6. Here we go again. Sanna Marin is the rad, hard, fighting millennial prime minister of a Nordic nation. It is, of course, going to be Finland. It's got fins and it's a land. Let's do it. Your bordering countries are, of course, Norway, Russia, and Sweden. Let's go. Number 2. Boozy Wunderkind, Alexander the Great, was born in what modern-day country? Greece! Your neighboring countries are, of course, going to be Albania, Bulgaria, North Macedonia, and Turkey. Let's move on to number 3. Number 3, Teddy Roosevelt was the first president to make a foreign trip in office when he visited what Central American nation? That nation is, of course, going to be Panama. And your neighboring countries are going to be Colombia and Costa Rica. Number 4, the MCU exploded into being when Tony Stark busted out of a cave in what Central Asian nation? That nation is, of course, going to be Afghanistan. Your neighboring nations will be China, Iran, Pakistan, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan, and Uzbekistan. Number 5. Other than the UK, what modern country is the setting for the most Shakespeare plays? That is, of course, Italy, like Merchant of Venice. Your neighboring countries are going to be Austria, France, San Marino, Slovenia, Switzerland, and Vatican City, because it does count. It does count. Number 6. Afrobeat pioneer Fela Kuti hailed from what West African country? Of course, they were from Nigeria. Your neighboring areas are, of course, Benin, Cameroon, Chad, and Niger. Number 7. Before he met a bomb for lunch, Anthony Bourdain called what Southeast Asian country my first love, a place I remain besotted with. That place is, of course, every place that every white woman has gone to and then tried to make food from. Vietnam! It's Vietnam. It's Vietnam. Your bordering nations are going to be Cambodia, China, and Laos. And number 8. What English-speaking country has the highest number of Olympic ice hockey silver medals? You guessed it. It's our very own USA. USA! We did it! We got a lot of silver medals! We didn't even get first place! We got second place a lot of times. Anyway, those, of course, bordering nations are Canada and Mexico. Let's take a look at that bonus question one more time. Back to the round 6 bonus question to win some Tabor credits. If you win, please do DM us with your email address. Your question one more time again. The fuzzy sifaka, the floofy injury, and the freaky eye are all primates native to what country with no land borders at all? That is, of course, going to be the island nation of Madagascar. Let's move into round 7. It's our final round. The final round of the meeting.
Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
Sorry, I'm just hiding snacks from my cats because they're jerks. Anyway, 16 possible points. Some of our questions may have more than one part associated with them. I will let you know when that happens. Here we go with number 1. Number 1 for 1 point. TikToker. Okay. Nikki Gillespie recently shocked the internet by pouring the powder straight into the water while making what familiar dish? Once again, number 1, TikToker Nikki Gillespie recently shocked the internet by pouring the powder straight into the water while making what familiar dish? This is for 1 point. Good luck. Let's move on to number 2. Number 2 is for 2 points. It's for 2 points. Write these answers in order. In baseball advanced stats, OPS stands for on base what's slugging. And what does the middle P stand for? The Naughty by Nature's OPP. Once again, number 2 for 2 points. Write them in order. In baseball advanced stats, OPS stands for on base what's slugging. And what does the middle P stand for in Naughty by Nature's OPP? Let's move on around number 3. Number 3 for 1 point, and you guessed it, it's definitely an anagram question. Drawing cheers at this year's Venice Film Festival and jeers for Encino Man. What actor anagrams to barfs near nerd? Once again, number 3 for 1 point. Drawing cheers at this year's Venice Film Festival and jeers for Encino Man. What actor anagrams to barfs near nerd? Number 4. Let's move on to number 4. It's for 3 points, you guys. It's for 3 points. 1 in New England, 1 in the Midwest, and 1 big empty rocky state. According to the U.S. Government Publishing Office, what are the only 3 states whose inhabitants are referred to as something-ites? Once again, number 4 for 3 points. 1 in New England, 1 in the Midwest, and 1 big empty rocky state. According to the U.S. Government Publishing Office, what are the only 3 states whose inhabitants are referred to as something-ites? Number 5. Let's move on to number 5 for 1 point. A recent episode of She-Hulk saw the big green lawyer twerk alongside what guest star rapper? Once again, number 5 for 1 point. A recent episode of She-Hulk saw the big green lawyer twerk alongside what guest star rapper? Number 6. Number 6 is for 3 points. Number 6 is for 3 points. Yes or no, will UPS ship it? Write them in order, you guys. Write those answers in order for 3 points. Yes or no, will UPS ship it? Let's do this. 11 preserved human eyeballs. Will they do it? An apple pie preserved in dry ice? I don't know. And a brick of pure gold. Once again, for 3 points, yes or no, write these answers in order. Will UPS ship it? Part A, 11 preserved human eyeballs. Part B, an apple pie preserved in dry ice. Or Part C, a brick of pure gold. Will they ship it? Number 7. Number 7 is for 1 point. Since they booted the Spanish in 1821, what country has had 2 very short-lived emperors named Augustine and Maximilian? Once again, number 7. Since they booted the Spanish in 1821, what country has had 2 very short-lived emperors named Augustine and Maximilian? And number 8. Of course, number 8 is always going to be a 4-point question. Here we go with your final question for the night. 4 points. Of the 10 highest grossing R-rated films released in the 2010s, 5 have one-word titles. Name any 4 of those 5 movies. Once again, number 8 for 4 points. Of the 10 highest grossing R-rated films released in the 2010s, 5 have one-word titles. Name any 4 of those movies. All right, guys, your final bonus question. You can win up to $50 in tip credits. It's happening. Your bonus in 1939, 3M. Oh, God. In 1939, 3M introduced a now iconic Scotch tape. I'm sorry, I'm done. Anyway, Scotch tape dispenser that's named for its resemblance to what mollusk? Once again, your bonus question. In 1939, 3M introduced a now iconic Scotch tape dispenser that is named for its resemblance to what mollusk? All right, you guys. Let's go to your final round answers. Number 1, TikToker Nikki Gillespie recently shocked the internet by pouring the powder straight into the water while making one familiar dish. It is, of course, Kraft macaroni and cheese. It's probably the soupiest mac and cheese she's ever had, and yet it sounds delightful. Not going to try it, though. Kraft macaroni and cheese. Let's go on to number 2. Number 2 for 2 points. In baseball, advanced stats, OPS stands for on base plus slugging. And what does the middle P stand for in Naughty by Nature's OPP? That is, of course, going to be Peoples. It's Peoples. It's Peoples. Number 3 for 1 point drawing. Cheers to this year's Venice Film Festival and cheers for Encino Man, the actor that anagrams to barfs near nerd. And one of my OG crushes as a kid is going to, of course, be Brendan Fraser. Sweet Brendan Fraser. Oh my God. The Mummy is my favorite movie of all time. No, I'm lying. The Fifth Element is my favorite movie of all time. The Mummy is very close. So yeah. Number 4 for 3 points. 1 in New England, 1 in the Midwest, 1 big empty rocky state according to the U.S. government publishing office. What are the only 3 states whose inhabitants are referring to as something ites? That is, of course, New Hampshireites, Wisconsinites, and Wyomingites. Sorry, I call them Wyomingers, but sure. Wyomingites. Let's do it. Number 5. Number 5. A recent episode of She-Hulk saw the big green lawyer twerk alongside what guest star rapper? It was quite adorable. It was, of course, going to be Megan Thee Stallion. If you haven't seen She-Hulk yet, this is not a shield for it. I just really think it's cute. As a single woman in her 30s, this is a great show. Megan Thee Stallion. And yes, I lived in Massachusetts for like 8 years. We are called massholes. Number 6. Yes or no, will UPS ship it? 11 preserved human eyeballs. No, they don't ship human organs. Part B, sorry. Part B. Apple pie preserved in dry ice? Yes, they do. Because it is preserved in dry ice, so it doesn't spoil. I used to work at a pie shop. That's how I know that. And a pure gold brick. A brick of pure gold. No, that's money laundering. That's money laundering. No, we don't do that. Brown would not do that for you. Number 7. Since they booted the Spanish in 1821, what country has had 2 very short-lived emperors named Augustine and Maximilian? That is, of course, going to be Mexico. Mexico. Yes, you could put eyeballs and gold bricks in that pie, but that's gross. Anyway, Mexico. Number 8. 4 points of the 10 highest grossing R-rated films released in 2010s. 5 had one-word titles. Name any 4 of those 5 films. They were, of course, going to be Deadpool, Joker, Logan, and Ted. Yeah, I just saw someone write "eat the eye pie, please." So that's where I got that. Deadpool, Joker, Logan, and Ted were your answer number 8. And your final bonus question for some fun stuff from Tabor. In 1939, 3M introduced a now iconic Scotch tape dispenser that is named for its resemblance to what mollusk? It is going to be a snail. It's a snail. Everyone else, hey, that's the end of our Twitch session tonight. I'll probably see you guys next month. I don't know. Maybe I'll see you guys in 2 months. We'll see. I'm going to be a non-committal parent right now. But anyway, all y'all have a good time. Ollieball Buddy, Outside the Box, everyone who has gotten a bonus prize tonight, please don't forget to DM us at Geeks Who Drink on Twitch so that you guys can claim your prizes. And, of course, send us your email address. Everyone else, Great Gabo, Russian Robert, Numi, Sovaz, all you guys, Jerioki. I'm just looking through all of the chat. Thank you guys so much for playing tonight. I'll see you guys all next week. We're here every Monday at 8 o'clock Central Time, because that's where I live, when there's not a random storm happening. So come back again, come play with us. See you guys all next week, and I'll see you guys soon. Have a good night.